All right, guys. So this is the second day at Project Walk, and we've had a really good experience so far. Um, Basically, yesterday they worked Brandy really good on getting her stretched out. Brandy's biggest prayer that she put on Facebook earlier was that she needed her hip flexors to be lengthened, so that way she could get her quads to activate. Because when they're short, she's putting so much pressure on her hip flexors that her quads are not activating at all.
Yeah.
So yesterday they did that, and then she was able to stand
Really good.
yeah, just straight as an arrow without any pain.
Yeah.
And the last I don't know, probably 4 or 5 months, she's been more kind of, at an angle as she stood up, and it's
Like
a
an
lot.
old granny when I
Yeah.
stand. I'm like
So-
hunchbacked because I can't get it all the way straight. Because when your hip flexors are shortened, well, then it wraps around into the back and it pulls the back forward as well. And so that's what was happening, which basically it's critical that those start to lengthen. That way I can actually start walking, because at this point I can't start walking if I'm hunched over. And so they did a lot of exercises yesterday. And then today I got on the standing machine and it was really easy. And then they did all kinds of exercises, mostly stretching and trying to get things to work and things to fire up. And I was able to activate my hamstrings. Like I was laying on my belly like this, and I could make my leg go up and down and up and down. It's the best way to describe it. And so that was awesome. And then after all of the exercises, we got onto the total gym where you lay on your back and then you strengthen your legs out. We're going to put a video on there. But guys, my knee, I don't know if I can get it out because it makes me emotional. I'm so happy. It locked into place for the first time for the whole year. That has been our prayer. So I'm just so happy and praising God, and miracles are happening every single day, and it's so beautiful just to, I don't know, it's just beautiful, and I love God so much, and I'm thankful for everybody's prayers and standing with us. But my leg was locking into place, and I was just so happy. And the right one is getting there. It's tighter on the right side in the hip flexor, and as soon as that hip flexor completely starts lengthening out, then that knee is going to lock into place. And so it's there, like it was like just a smidge off from it locking into place, but she just, unless she pushes on it, it won't physically go into place because it's too tight in the hip flexors. So tomorrow we're believing that that thing just keeps straightening out and it keeps lengthening out, and both of my knees will lock into place. And it's just phenomenal. I mean, 2 days at Project Walk, and I know that it's completely God. I mean, there's no other way to describe it. It is a miracle, and miracles happen every day. And don't stop believing. Don't stop trusting God, trusting His word. And even though you might not see, whatever you're believing God for, you keep speaking it into faith. You keep trusting God, and that's what we're doing. And it's happening. And my heart is so happy and exploding right now. So we love you guys. Thank you for continuing to pray for us. We're going to put every day what time my therapies are at. That way you can be standing with us in agreement every single day. That just supernatural stuff is happening. Muscles are lengthening, movements happening, nerves are exploding, and muscles are staying. Every time that we're building something up, it's staying. And
Yeah.
Day two. Bye.
All right. Love you guys. Bye.
So it's the hamstring that you're working on with Steve on the table is the one that's unlocking your knee,
Okay.
and the quads on the top and your hip flexors are the ones that are straightening your knee out. So everything that you did earlier is what's working. The smiles is all right.
Yeah, right? Seen a picture. This is about 50% her body weight, right? This angle?
About.
I was rough there for a